everyone, welcome to Chem 112, Gen Chem 2. I just want to briefly walk you through our syllabus for our online class for the fall of 2022. So my name is Christina Nace, and this is my email address, cnace@rcsj.edu. This is the best way to contact me. I will be on campus on Mondays and Wednesdays. My office is my phone number. Best way to get in touch with me though is through email. We'll have an optional Zoom meeting time on Mondays at 2. And here's the Zoom link. I'll also have Zoom office hours on Fridays at noon, and there's a different link. This Monday time slot is designated just for this class. My Friday office hours are kind of open for anybody. And then I also have on-campus office hours. If you are on campus and you want to stop by, definitely do that. And I can meet with you at other times as well. Just shoot me an email and we can set something up. For the textbook, this is the book that we're using. This is optional. If you don't read textbooks, then you don't have to worry about it. Everything that you need will be posted on Blackboard. There is a lab manual. You don't have to buy that. That's going to be posted on e-learning as well. You need a calculator. The things that you do need to purchase, you have to purchase 2 lab kits. So that's a base kit, which all of the online chemistry courses use. So if you've taken Chem 107 or 111 online, it's the same base kit. That's what has it's going to have your balance in there and some glassware. And then there's one specifically for Chem 112, so that that has some chemicals and things that you need for those particular labs. We broke the lab kits up intentionally so that if you're taking all of your classes online, you don't have to keep buying balances and glassware. You can use those over and over again. So cut the cost down a little bit. You'll also need to download Excel. It's free from the portal. Don't buy Excel. If you're having trouble with that, just contact our IT people. They can help you get that squared away. Here's our breakdown of our grades. We're going to have 8 lab reports. The lab reports, most of them will have a full lab report associated with it. The dry labs will sometimes just have a data sheet each, and I think I explained this in the other video. When you click on the assignment, a lab report template will come up, and if it has all the pieces in there, if there's blank spaces under all the pieces, then you need to add those, like your intro, abstract, conclusions. If there's not all those pieces, then you do not need to do that. We'll have each lab assignment will have a pre-lab assignment with it, and then we also have some quizzes, exams, and some problem sets. The problem sets are set up as assignments too. Make sure you show all your work on the exams and the problem sets. The quizzes are multiple choice. The pre-labs are also either just you're typing in a number or it's multiple choice. Grade scale. Here's our grade scale. At any point, you can figure out what you have by taking the number of points that you earned divided by the total number of points that you could have possibly earned at that point and multiply by 1,000, and then you can compare it to the scale. This is, 93% an A, 90% an A minus, that sort of thing. These are all the learning objectives. They're all the topics that we're going to discuss in class, and then, we'll be evaluating them based on quizzes and exams. I will add the link to our Zoom link. It's up there in the beginning. I'll probably end up just deleting that. But we'll have the optional live sessions. Attendance is not mandatory. It's really just a question and answer session. So if you come with a lot of questions, I'll be able to answer all your questions. You can pop in and out. You don't have to stay the entire hour. If you just have a couple questions, you get them answered, you can go. If you're late, that's okay too. Just pop in whenever is free. I will be on for that whole hour, as well as the office hours. Quizzes, these are due at a specific time. They're open. I open everything but exams. So the exams are the only thing that are not open right away to start the class. You can work ahead. And let's see, the online, we already kind of mentioned this, all the online general chem lab classes, you need to order that lab kit, and that'll have everything you need to do the lab, almost everything that you need to do the lab. I think you may need Epsom salts for one lab, and we didn't include that in the lab kit because it cost more to ship it than it did to buy it. It increased the shipping cost by some ridiculous amount, whereas you can just get them for like $1, less than $1 from Walmart. You do need to pass the lab in order to pass the class. So even though it's only 18% of your final grade, you do need to get a 60 or better on the lab part because it is a lab course. So that lab is important. You need to pass the lab part of the class. Pre-lab preparation, just read over the lab directions before you get started. so you know kind of where you're headed. There are data analysis videos, or lab videos. There's tons of videos to help you get through these labs. We can even do these labs together on Zoom, and I have recordings of those too. So I post all of the Zoom recordings that I have in the past from past semesters. So if you're looking for something specifically, I can usually find a video to help explain that. Lab reports, we kind of already talked about that. So there's a lab template, and you want to fill out all those spots. There's also lab reports and guidelines. There's another document that's posted in the lab tab, and it'll kind of give you a little bit more detail on what belongs in each section. Lab safety, make sure you wear your safety goggles and your gloves all the time. Exams. Exams are going to be posted at least 24 hours, usually a little bit more than that, 48 hours ahead of the time that they're due. Once you open the exam, you only have 4 hours to finish it. So there's a 4-hour time limit there, but they are available for a day in advance, so you should plan your schedule accordingly. If you have an issue, please just shoot me an email. If you know ahead of time that you're going to be out of the country during when one of the exams is due, just let me know, and we can I can post it. I can open it earlier for you, or we can work around it. That goes for any makeup things, anything that just communication is the best way to sort this out. Don't wait until the end if you feel like you're falling behind. I will probably start reaching out to you before you might realize that you're falling behind. But if you start missing deadlines and things, I'm going to reach out just to make sure you're okay and help you get back on track. Academic integrity, please don't cheat. So what constitutes cheating? If you're copying things off of the internet, usually I can figure that out. There's a lot of questions on the internet that look similar to what I'm asking you, but they're not quite the same question. So you don't want to just blindly copy things that you think might be the same off the internet, because you'll be very disappointed when you see your grade. So if you have specific questions, you can always reach out to me. I'm not saying the internet's bad. Like, definitely use the internet. You can find out a lot of information on there. There's a lot of extra videos and things. But I do try to give you all the information that you need to be successful in the course. So if you're looking for something, you're looking for a resource, just shoot me an email. I can help you find it. And the last couple of pages here are just on extra resources of people to contact for various things. So you have a copy of this. This is in e-learning. I just want to kind of walk you through that beginning part.